The wait. The big wait. Welcome back, friends of Ai4Autism. In this episode, we are going to be taking a look at this following article on Wales Online titled "Number of Patients Waiting for Autism Assessment in England Soars. An autism diagnosis can be life-changing and it is vital to get help and support," by Richard Alt. So let's begin. The number of patients waiting for an autism assessment has soared across England. In March, there were around 100,250 people with an open suspected autism referral. That compares to 71,954 people in April 2021, an increase of 39.3%. Now, autism is a complex and lifelong developmental disability that can impact the way people communicate, interact with others, and form relationships, although not all autistic people see themselves as disabled. And I'm sure many people within our community would agree with that. Autistic people may have difficulty with speech or understanding verbal and non-verbal language like gestures or tone of voice. They can often struggle to recognize or understand other people's feelings and intentions, and that can sometimes make it difficult for them to make and keep friends. And many autistic people also suffer from extreme anxiety, particularly in social situations or when facing change, and they can be hypersensitive to light, sound, taste, or touch. But autistic people can still become high achievers. For example, TV presenter and wildlife expert Chris Packham, who was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome in 2005 when he was in his 40s. Autism affects people in different ways and to varying degrees, and so is characterized as a spectrum condition. That means an assessment is essential in identifying what support each individual may need, and that's very important. And according to guidance published by the National Institute for Health and Care Excellence, NICE, that should start within 3 months of a referral being opened and should be carried out by a team of autism specialists. Now, across England, the number of people receiving their first appointment within 13 weeks has steadily increased from 5,640 in April 2021 to 7,536 in March 2022, a rise of 34%. The proportion of people receiving an appointment within 13 weeks has also increased slightly, from 9.2% in April 21 to 9.5%. But that still means that fewer than 1 in 10 patients were seen within 3 months in March. Incredible. Tom Purser, head of guidance, volunteering and campaigning of the National Autistic Society, said these latest NHS figures suggest that over 100,000 people are waiting for an autism assessment in England, which is a big increase on the numbers a year ago. An autism diagnosis can be life-changing and is vital to getting help and support. It's encouraging that more people appear to having their first appointments within 13 weeks. NICE guidance is clear. No one should wait longer than 3 months between being referred and first being seen. Without proper long-term funding for diagnosis services across the country, we fear that people will still have to wait months or even years for a diagnosis. For many of them, this will mean struggling without support at school, work or home. The government must urgently invest in rolling out these services as set out in the National Autism Strategy, and make sure that autistic children, adults and families get the right support. Mr. Purser warned that the figures are still new and don't yet provide a complete and accurate picture of just how long people are waiting for a diagnosis across England. He called on the NHS to continue work to make the data more robust so areas can be held to account for carrying out a diagnosis in good time. Incredible. That is both concerning and promising. Concerning regarding the wait time, but at the same time promising that more people seem to be recognizing autistic traits within themselves and are reaching out to receive help and understanding and support. I think this is fantastic, but tell me, what do you think? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do like, share, subscribe, and post your comments below. And always remember, love, life, and AI.